Hey guys, welcome to League View's first podcast. Very excited to be here. We're just going to go on through a few topics. We're going to go through Jamal Idris, Ben Barba, talk about the Four Nations, then answer some fan questions. I'm Andréa and I'm here with Pat Seals. Pat, how you doing?
I'm doing alright, how are you?
Excited for the off-season?
Never excited for any off-season, I don't think. Always keen for the next season to kick off again.
Yeah. Not much to talk about, but
what can you do?
Nothing going on, but there's plenty to talk about, should I say. We'll kick off with Ben Barba. What is going on with Benny?
Look, I think a lot of the arguments have been he shouldn't have been tested because it was 4 days after the grand final and you should let him celebrate, but I mean it's illegal anyway, isn't it? So I don't think he should be.
But not using it as an excuse or anything, but literally every player who's won a grand final is gonna do cocaine or something. Do you know what I mean? It happens, and it has happened, and I know for a fact that it's happened. So why? Do you reckon the punishment's a bit too harsh? Do you reckon it's about right? He got released.
Yeah, I think
crying out loud.
Being released is a step too far, but the 12 weeks, that's NRL policy. It's been the case for a while now.
Yeah.
I think he deserved the 12 weeks. Whether he deserves to be released or not is another story, though.
Yeah, it's true. I think it's an inside job by the Sharks. A lot of people are going to disagree and think I'm insane. I give off the impression, I like to be controversial, but I think that the Sharks use it as an excuse, or they could use it as an excuse to actually re-sign Valentine Holmes, because, we've seen how good he is on the wing, but we've seen how much better he is at fullback. I really think that they've gone and said, we'll release him from his contract, upgrade Valentine Holmes with that money, and then just, carry on.
Yeah, well, I can see where you're coming from, and there's a point to be made there. But again, there's going to be a lot of people that can disagree with you on that one. I'm probably going to have to be one of them. I don't understand. He was one of their best players last season, and I don't understand why they'd let him go just to re-sign Valentine Holmes. Yeah.
The fact that they released him is a bit insane. I know a lot of clubs, they have players that go through these things. They have poor off-field. They make poor off-field decisions. And then usually the clubs will stick by them, especially if they go into rehab. He's gone to Thailand or something, right?
Yeah, I think he's in Thailand at the moment.
Yeah. So I think it's a bit sus that they'd release him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. It's very, very much conspiracy theory at the moment.
Yeah. I think it could happen, honestly. It would not surprise me in the least. But considering he has been released, do you think the Sharks will re-sign him after he's done his... Is it 12 weeks or 12 months?
I think
that's the part I'm a bit confused
I think
about.
It's 12 weeks, a 12-game suspension.
Yeah, okay.
So,
I think it'll really depend, actually, whether it's 12 weeks or 12 months.
If it's 12 months, I can't see them bringing him back.
Yeah, for sure. In saying that, though, new club, who are you thinking if he does... he's most likely going to leave.
Yeah, well...
Because, conspiracy theories, they're going to re-sign Valentine Holmes.
Yeah, well, if it's not a conspiracy theory and he's not on his way back to the Sharks at some time in the future, I think it wouldn't be too surprising to see him back at the Bulldogs under Des Hasler.
Okay, that's an interesting one. Because they do need that. They do need that fullback, that all-round fullback. They've been working with Hopper and Brett Morris, who are good in their own right, but they're not fullbacks.
Yeah, they don't really have that out-and-out fullback. Hopewade playing any position in the back line, more notably a winger or a centre. Same with Brett Morris, more notably a winger at the Dragons his whole career.
Yeah.
So I think if Ben Barba was looking for a club, and the state of the Bulldogs at the moment with all this Des Hasler controversy, I think it'd be good for them. I like to invent words. Or the controversy going on at the Bulldogs at the moment, I think it wouldn't hurt them to sign a half-decent fullback like Barba.
Yeah. I think very much he could end up at Newcastle. I think they need that X factor as well.
I think a lot of the off-contract players could end up at Newcastle the way they're going at the moment.
Yeah, that's very true. They did say their big signing was Josh Starling, who's...
So, yeah, when your big signing is Josh Starling, you can't really expect much success.
Yeah, exactly. Super League an option, do you reckon?
I think he's too good for the Super League. He's just won a premiership. He's won the Dally M fullback of the year, Dally M medal. He's won a lot and he's done a lot, and I think he's just he's too young and he's too good to go to the Super League.
Well, I mean, I think he's what, 25, 26?
We probably should have researched this before.
Yeah, I think he's 26, but it wouldn't surprise me if next season he ends up in the Super League, just for one season, just for a little.
I don't think it's a permanent move for him.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, a lot of clubs could use him because, again, like you said, he's a Dalian player. He's just won the premiership. I think even if a team did have stability at fullback, they'd most likely sign up Barba regardless. I think all of them would throw cash at him.
I mean, he's shown as well in the Indigenous All-Stars that he can play 5'8" and a half. So, I mean, he's versatile in that way. So he'd be a good fit anywhere he goes, I think.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's just too good of a player to be wasted over in the Super League.
Yeah.
I think you should play at fullback. I think fullback's by far his
fullbacks,
best position.
he owns the fullback jersey when he wears it. So I think that's where he belongs.
Yeah, for sure. Let us know what you think in the comments below. So we're just going to do these podcasts in different parts. So yeah, this will be the first upload. Don't forget to subscribe and like our page, and have a good one.